Morning, ladies. Hope you're okay and have had a lovely weekend. I'll just check where I'm supposed to be. Ooh, that's last week. I got a jump on last week, not today. Though I did look at the weather yesterday and it said it's going to snow. So I don't know what that's all about. Right, where am I? If you can see me, just tell me hi so I can find myself. I'm there. So, hope you had a lovely weekend. It's been properly beautiful weather. We've put some stuff back out in the garden after a bit of a disastrous Friday. We had a new boiler on Friday. Anyway, by Friday night, we had a new boiler on Thursday and Friday, 2 days. All the upstairs radiators are still not properly hot. And then our washing machine broke and leaked everywhere, and our microwave broke and blew all the plug sockets downstairs. So honestly, it's just crap. So we spent about £4,000 on nothing exciting, and the delivery's coming today, so pray that they work. So yeah, it's all fun. Yeah, I already can't wait for next weekend to have a quiet one, but we'll see. So, hope yours was much better than that. If you're already in the pub waiting for co-working, I will see you very soon. And this morning I'm going to talk about trends. And trends are a bit of a funny one. Morning, Karen. Are you okay? See, I can't see comments again on the bit where I am. I have to keep flicking backwards and forwards. Are you coming co-working? I'm guessing not, but I don't know. So trends are a funny one. They're a really, really useful thing to engage better with your customers. So you don't have to chase every shiny new thing, but it's about figuring out which trends actually matter to your business and to your customers. So there's a few things that are like really important when we're talking about following trends. So the first one is know your industry. Know your industry inside out as much as you can. Know what else is going on out there. Whether you're in beauty or retail or coaching or something totally unique, trends tend to ripple through industries in really specific ways. So you could do things like follow industry leaders, not necessarily the big ones. So there are lots and lots of micro-influencers that are getting really good conversations going. So have a look around in your area and see who's around. Sign up for newsletters. Thank you. Jay's just brought a tea. She's bothered to eventually show up for work. Oh, I'm so not very nice to Jade. But she's got a very big list of stuff to get on with.
Like 40 years of it.
39 years.
39 years.
Jade just said I've had 40 years of it. Not quite. And you weren't born
No,
for
no.
the first two. That don't work at all, does it? 38 years of it you've had. Sorry. So industry trends. So sign up for newsletters. So if there are people in your industry that you know are really good at this, are really good at engaging their customers, sign up for their newsletters, see what they're like. Find one like that's specific to their niche, and this helps you so much more than doom scrolling Instagram, like way, way more. Go to events and webinars that are tailored for your ideal client, that can give you inspiration and ideas. Even casual networking events, there are so many times that at one of our sessions someone says something that sparks a huge ripple effect, and then I see it happen on their social media later. So go out and meet people and talk to people about it. Just going back to the industry leader thing, when I'm talking about this, it's really important that you're following the right social media accounts. Trendsetters, dead important, but again, look for accounts that align with your audience and keep your eye on these micro influencers, because they do a heck of a lot better, deeper conversations with their customers, and you'll often find way better like nuggets of information on micro influencers stuff than on big ones. On big ones you tend to find loads of keyboard warriors are there shooting down everything they say. It's a big deal. Engage in the conversations yourself, like join in, see how you get to be part of the dialogue, and see if you can get a better feel for what's resonating with people in there. You'll definitely know that difference. I'll just flick over my screen. Hi Carl. Hey Rachel, haven't seen you for ages. Hope you're okay. Just going back to comment on comments. And another way, although I said please don't doom scroll Instagram, do have a little look on hashtags. So track hashtags, whether it's like small business owner, which isn't ideal, or something more niche like, I don't know, eco-friendly products. something that fits into your customers' sphere. Like what are they looking for? And hashtags can be really useful for finding out what's trending. What else can be useful is using tools. So there are a couple of tools that you could use, and I'm sure there's millions more. Google Trends is a good one. It will show you what people are searching for, and you can kind of filter it down a little bit. Pinterest Trends. So there are tools that you can use specifically to help you with this. Yeah, scrolling forever is never going to be a good thing to do. I just broke all my notes. Hang on. I was trying to turn the page on my Remarkable and I did it very wrong. There. Third one, listen to your customers. Ask your customers. I was reading a book the other day where he was giving an example about, this is a really poor story actually. He was giving an example about a woman who owned like a salon, and loads of the customers were asking or mentioning that they were surprised she didn't do this latest treatment. I can't remember what it was. But they were telling her staff, but the staff were never telling her. So she'd like missed out on the trends by not speaking to her customers, by just being the boss and not being involved in it. So really, really have a look at what your customers are saying. Get feedback where you can. Send out random casual little surveys that ask people questions. Pop a prize on there if you want some people to actually answer there. But really, really ask your customers what it is that they're looking for at the moment. Check your analytics. If you sell products, have a look at what your analytics say. What products are you selling the most of? And have a look what's driving, what social media you're doing that's driving the traffic to your website in the first place. Like trends leave clues behind. So all of that, like that stuff around listening to your customers is really, really important. Then there's a huge thing I want to point out. So while ever it's really easy to jump on a trend, and it can be, and like TikTok dance became the thing, like that's the last big painful one that sticks in my mind. Just because something's trending doesn't mean that it's a fit for your business. I've got to put this pen down because I'm just wafting it at you. They might seem exciting, but if they don't resonate with your customers, they're useless. Some of them even make you look a little bit stupid because it makes you look like you don't know who your customers are. So really, really, before you jump on a trend, ask, does this align with who you are as a company, who you are as a person, depending, and with what your customers want? So if it doesn't vibe with your values, your style, your customers' needs, skip it. There'll be another trend coming along perfectly soon. And if it does, put your spin on it, like adapt that trend to fit your brand. So it's this idea, if branding is a really good example, if Helen's watching this is a proper cringe one, is how often people want to change their branding because of trends that are coming along. Don't change your branding. Like if pastels are in, but your brand is like cool and vibrant and edgy, figure out if you can make it fit in a different way, but don't change all of your stuff around it, because it's just not how it works. And then you'll always be following trends rather than building some consistency. And then the last little bit, I guess I've got a couple of last little bits. Don't forget about long-term trends. So this idea of big issues to people, so things like sustainability, diversity, wellness, stuff like that are not going anywhere. People are going to be talking about them, and you get to be able to invest in like lasting movements. So that recognition that if your customers care about, say, eco-friendly packaging or inclusive sizing, these aren't trends to follow. These are trends for you to lead the way in. I've still picked my pen up. These are trends for you to lead as a business owner. And you get to evolve with your audience on that. You get to bring them along on that journey. As their values shift, your business can shift as well. But these bigger trends, these more long-lasting ones, like, do not forget about them. Like, especially for some of you, these are the core of your like business ethos, and I know that. And then my very last bit is, you've got to balance all of this stuff with your day-to-day. Like, selling is your most important job. This is like the way that your business makes money. It's what makes it a business instead of a hobby. So set time aside and pop it in your diary. But just know that for lots of you, if you're single person business owners, you can't do everything. But again, maybe make a monthly little thing to have a 20-minute research of any trends that are going on. And also, if you're going in on a trend, test it first. Like, there is nothing worse than trying to record a series of 20-somethings and the first one bombing. Like, there's no point. So make sure you test it first. And remember that I want you to love running your business. So if you're overwhelmed by a trend, if you're not enjoying doing it, don't do it. Ditch it immediately. That is not more important than your pleasure in running your business. So I guess my bottom line here is trends can help your business stay fresh and relevant, but the key is making them work for you and for your customers, not letting them run the show. So this idea of stay curious, find out what's out there, stay connected to stuff, but more importantly, stay true to your brand and your customers. Any questions? Otherwise, I'm going to finish what I'm doing. Oh, I'm glad you're back, Rachel. Powered up to move forward. That makes me properly happy. Yeah, I'm glad. The weather's definitely helpful on feeling like I can move forward as well when you come out of the winter. Any questions, as always, just pop them in the comments. If you're watching it on replay, tell me, #replay, so I can see. If you're coming to co-working today, we will be in Bolsover in half an hour. It is at 10, yes? Jade, yes. There'll be some people there already, I'm quite sure. I'm guessing Jade Walton's having breakfast. Yeah, so we'll be there 10 till 12. If you've never been before and you want to, just drop me a little message and come along. Co-working is brilliant. Everybody just gets on with their own jobs, except me, who floats around and kind of helps everybody with anything that they're stuck on. So co-working is a lovely little thing to be part of. Otherwise, I am back, who knows, next week. Oh, we've got a lovely week next week. I'm back at this time next week, so if I don't see you before, I will see you then. Alright ladies, have the loveliest day and I will talk to you soon.